And Kenya's leading telco, Safaricom, Amnesty International, and Kenya Women Parliamentary Association are among entities that have rejected the Finance Bill 2024, warning that its implementation will have a negative impact on the economy. The entities further cautioned against increased taxation on essential goods and services, stating that it will increase the general cost of living and drive the country into an economic crisis. Seth Olale followed the Finance Bill 2024 public participation proceedings.
Kenya's leading mobile network operator, Safaricom, is opposed to the proposed increase of excess duty on internet data and mobile money transfer services provided by banks and cellular phone services to 20% as contained in the Finance Bill 2024. Safaricom warning that the increase in the operational costs will affect services such as M-Pesa, Hustlers Fund, Inua Jamii, online education through CBC, and international money transfers.
With the additional VAT coming through, the commission expense to Safaricom, and Safaricom not being able to claim the input VAT because the product that is supported is exempt, it means that the person who will ultimately then bear the cost of this VAT will be you and I, the customers who use M-Pesa.
Safaricom and other entities under PricewaterhouseCoopers International, stating that increasing excess duty on mobile money fees will slow down the expansion of mobile money penetration in the economy, disadvantage low-income households, and lead to job losses derived from digital economy activities such as online jobs and digital content creation.
Every time when you want to transfer money outside of Kenya, then you can work through the Safaricom subsidiary to transfer. Today, that transaction is subject to excess duty at 15%, but by proposing to increase the rate to 20%, we are seeing different segments of the society that will be affected.
The Kenya Women Parliamentary Association rejected the eco-levy, stating that it will increase the cost of essential goods such as sanitary pads and baby diapers by an extra 150 shillings per kilo, which is already burdensome for households from poor backgrounds and persons with disabilities.
The 150 Kenya shillings per kg is actually going to have an immediate implication on the livelihoods of many women and girls in Kenya. So we recommend that a revision of the list of the items in the eco-levy with a downward revision of essential goods such as the cost of diapers and sanitary towels, which may be burdensome for many households.
Other entities which presented their oral submissions before the National Assembly Finance and Planning Committee, including Amnesty International and Jumuiya, raised concerns about the introduction of motor vehicle tax, reclassification of zero-rated supplies to exempt supplies, introduction of excess duties on specified goods such as vegetable oils at a rate of 25%, and exemption from imports declaration fee and railway development levy of products.
This particular pair of shoes is going to trade at the same 1,100, but Jumuiya and other platform owners will be required to withhold 5% withholding tax on this sale of 1,100. So the vendor at the end of the day is going to get 1,045 shillings, which is 55 shillings less than what the vendor would have gotten if they sold their goods physically from a physical store.
However, youth lobby groups, youth health advocates, and Kenya Muslims Women Alliance supported the proposed taxation on wine, calling for an increase in tax on beer, which it claims is currently cheap and easily accessible to learners.
The tax for the alcohol and also the alcohol beverage should be adjusted for income growth at least annually, so that we see the low accessibility for this alcohol, and also we lower the uptake by our young people and also the vulnerable communities.
Today's session marks the end of stakeholders' engagement, paving way for Monday's Mwananchi Open Conference at KICC.
We continue to receive very enriching views from the members of the public and from the stakeholders. And one thing that we are agreeing is we need to align our policies in support of especially local manufacturing.
Seth Olale, Citizen TV.